Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we chat about Fat Tiger and Zongzhu's amusing antics, truly eye-opening. Zongzhu clenched his teeth, thinking, I can't let this addiction drag me down today. This meeting was crucial for the future of the B5 building project. The project proposal was crafted by some friends who enjoy new experiences, and the God of Wealth was teaching them line by line, while Zongzhu played the role of a human tape recorder. From demolition to construction, even the hobbies and home addresses of government officials had to be perfectly noted. It was all in the details. The chairman glanced at it and immediately recognized it as the work of those new experience enthusiasts. He silently sighed. If my clueless son could write this, he'd be legendary. Zongzhu was exasperated, remembering the homeroom teacher's early visit. The homeroom teacher brought Taijian home. Despite a humble background, he excelled academically, thanks to Zongzhu's father. Taijian was out of breath, becoming Zongzhu's trusted advisor, yet he felt like a fishbone stuck in his throat, neither able to spit nor swallow. In the station, that little pest was back again and again and again. His brain felt like a spinning carousel, making him. As he closed his eyes, Waldemar thought the scene was hilarious and asked Zijing if he needed to borrow some sanitary supplies. Zijing couldn't hide. Unfortunately, Waldemar barged in and startled Zijing, who forced a smile and claimed he just had a cold before making a quick escape. Finally, he found a hideout in a secluded corner, desperately trying to endure the unbearable effects of the drugs. Meanwhile, Zongzhu was also tormented by the mysterious shadow, feeling ants biting all over, wanting to scream. An hour later, Zijing was getting ready to interrogate the last yellow-haired they caught, but this interrogation was no simple game. He had to ask Yellowhair for some tips. This guy hadn't touched drugs for 3 days, and he was curious how. Yellowhair stuttered a bit, feeling shy, and whispered, "This magical pill that eases the pain." Zijing quietly noted down the name of the drug, thinking, tonight's success heavily relies on this kid's performance. As the night fell, the plan began to unfold. Zijing drove Yellowhair to meet the drug dealer. To Zijing's surprise, this place was loaded with bad vibes. Yellowhair had contacted a dealer for the magical medicine. The dealer was one of the minions, and upon seeing Zijing, couldn't help but ask for his ID. Ying waved him off and yet scanned Zijing's presence, refusing to let him show his ID. But this brat jabbed Zijing's wrist with a chicken rib. That's how they verified the miracle drug. To everyone's surprise, Zijing didn't faint, but instead showed a look of enjoyment, making Ying trust him even more. This guy was truly a hidden classy drug dealer, and in the end, he enjoyed it thoroughly. Without another word, he went upstairs to grab the goods, prepping for the next step. However, things took a twist when Yellowhair suddenly snatched the drugs and shouted, "This dude is extreme." Ying and his buddy were caught off guard and instantly scrambled to escape. This show was just getting started. Zijing couldn't think too much and seized the buddy, as nobody knew what would happen next. Just as Yellowhair dashed out, the leader was already lying in wait outside and caught him instantly. Taking advantage of the chaos, Ying escaped. Zijing feared discovery of the needle would spell disaster. After rushing downstairs, he carefully checked his surroundings, only to see Zijing picking up the needle and giving him a meaningful look. The flathead was brought into the interrogation room, where his buddies had him cuffed and ready for questioning. This dude showed no reaction. There were plenty of goods in the car, all under someone else's name. Turns out, the owner just got out of jail and said it's not his car. This trick was truly impressive. They wanted to investigate that needle, but after searching for ages, they found nothing on site, filling their hearts with suspicion. Zijing felt a twist in his heart and made up an excuse that the escaping drug dealer took it away, then pressed Zijing against the wall. Zijing confessed he knew about Zijing's drug use. On the day he saw Lai Mingyu's body, he spotted Zijing flat on his back in the station. Therefore, he chose not to report it but to delete the surveillance footage, keeping all of this under wraps. Next day in Yunjin arrived at Yungang Hospital to meet the sender of the mysterious message. He and Zijing received the same text last September 11th. There was a medication error at Yungang Hospital that resulted in a patient's death. Quite bizarre stuff. Meanwhile, Siny Yu received a mysterious call and the number belonged to Uncle Zhanrui, leaving him utterly confused. Logically, the last time Zijing and the others said Uncle Zhanrui had passed away, yet he was suddenly dialing in. Siny Yu was anxious but decisively hit the speaker button, only to find silence on the other end. No one spoke. After pondering, Siny Yu decided to revisit the street where he last saw Fat Tiger. curious about what he was up to. He spotted Fat Tiger driving out of the factory and began to tell him it turned into a chaotic chase. Fat Tiger's car drove into Yukon Hospital and he gulped nervously. Things looked a bit bad on the surface. Just then, a group of people burst into the director's office and whisked Yunjin out to talk about her mad dash. Yunjin shouted, trying to ask Fat Tiger what he was up to, but he completely tore apart the computer. Fat Tiger smashed the shredded documents to the ground, crashing the computer with fury, and the scene spiraled out of control. It was almost comic. Wait a minute, if you enjoy these humorous storylines, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your support is my motivation.